Hey guys, welcome to Costa Rica, alright? We flew in from Miami here to Costa Rica, and then we drove a good 6 hours on roads. One of the roads is called Death Mountain. It goes up through a mountain, and it's like one of the highest mortality rates in the world, probably. It's really, really dangerous. We drove here to Dominical, and it's beautiful, pristine. It's like there's primary rainforest right close to here, and you know, it's a pretty remote area. It's not been developed too much by human beings and stuff, and it's absolutely beautiful here. This is great. I'm so excited to be here. So excited to see a real rainforest for once. This is really cool. Hopefully we get to see a lot of stuff. I don't know. I've never been in a rainforest before, so I'm not really even sure how to like look for the things that are here. I mean, we didn't see anything squashed on the road. I don't know like how full of life, I mean, a rainforest is full of life, but you know, everything seems like it has such good camouflage and stuff. It might be really hard to find things. So I'm going to try really hard to find some stuff. But just even the drive here along the sides of the road, you can see some of the things that the animals are faced with nowadays. I mean, we saw deforestation on the side of the road, and just huge tracts of land that have been cut up for farming, and you know, just development of resorts and stuff for tourism. So we're hoping to see a lot of wildlife here. You know, if not, we'll still see some stuff that we don't see back in the States. But hey, let's go herping. Hey guys, check out this. We're walking around in the woods here and just flipping over logs and, you know, whatever we can find. I found these two little toads. They look kind of just like typical toads, you know, we'd see back in Illinois, but they're called wet forest toads, and because they live in a forest that's pretty wet, I guess. I mean, you know, this is a rainforest, so it's soaking wet in here. Not like the toads back home that we have in Illinois and Missouri and stuff. Those ones live in actually pretty dry environments most of the time. People find them in their yards and stuff, even when it's not raining. But these guys are the wet forest toads, and you can see they look typical. They look like typical toads, but they got some pretty neat patterns on them here. Oh, it's starting to rain on us. Figure it's a rainforest, right? They got some pretty neat patterns on their backs here, and you can see the variance in the pattern too. This one's got almost no orange blotches, and this guy's got some little orange blotches on them and stuff. They're pretty neat. And I think the most striking feature to me about them when I first picked them up was their eyes. They've got these amazingly beautiful golden eyes. Like the toads back home have pretty golden eyes, but these are like the most beautiful gold. It looks so amazing on them. They're cool. They're this real jet black color. It helps them blend in with this soil and stuff around here, because I mean the ground is pretty dark, and it's, you know, dark in color. So they blend in real good. And they sit real low to the ground. You know, they don't sit up like the toads we have back home. They kind of sit squat and low to the ground. At least they did when we found them. You know, they're laying underneath the logs, so maybe that's why. But they, it helps them blend in. They just look like stuff sitting on the ground then. They're pretty cool. We're going to turn them both loose here. I don't really have anything else to say about them, you know, toads, you know. But we're going to turn them back loose and put them back in the woods here. Hey guys, look at this, leafcutter ants. They're making a trek across this road here. They're pulling stuff out of this, looks like a locust tree probably. And they're just got this whole, they got two trails, actually one here and then one up there. And they're just going straight across this road up, and they're like climbing a vertical cliff over there. It's crazy. This is so cool. If you look real close at them, you can see the different types of ants. They've got like the real big, mean looking soldier ones. They got the great big old, you know, mandibles. And they got these ones that are carrying the leaves, which are a little smaller. Those are the worker guys. This is cool. They hang out, they just climb up these trees, and they're just plucking the leaves right off it. And they're perfect size leaves. They're not even having to cut them really. So these are, you know, not really even leaf cutter ants, huh? They're not cutting much leaves. They're just plucking them off the tree. These are cool though. I've never got to see leaf cutter ants before. You know, and this is the real deal. This is it. Costa Rican leaf cutter ants. Awesome. Hey guys, check it out. We're doing some nighttime herping here in Costa Rica. Just trying to see what's, you know, hanging around at nighttime. And I'll tell you, man, it's hard to find stuff here. I mean, the rainforest is really dense, and everything that lives here has amazing camouflage. So really, I mean, seriously, we're having a very difficult time finding anything. And so, you know, we decided to come out at night, try to see what's, you know, some of the nocturnal creatures, and we're having a hard time finding stuff at night too. But I'll tell you, we found these two guys. These guys are the masked tree frog. Ooh, don't calm down. And we got two different size ones here. We got a really, really big one in this hand and kind of a smaller one in this hand. And most of the ones we've seen are about this size. They're pretty small. This is the largest one by far we've seen. I didn't know they got this big. He's pretty cool. He's called the masked tree frog because if you look right here, right by his eye, he's got this band of brown that runs by, and it looks just like he's wearing a mask. So, I mean, it's a pretty accurate name for him, I guess. He's neat. He's got like stripes that go along the back of his legs here, and they kind of remind me of the gray tree frog we have back home in the States that I've been catching, because just the variance in color we have here. We got this guy's like olive green, brown almost, and this guy's like lime green. He's really, really bright, and he's got some little spots on him and stuff. And they're the same species of tree frog. It's really cool how they can vary so much, and they actually can control that a little bit. They can control, you know, whatever. If they're sitting on a darker object, they can turn a little darker. If they're sitting on a lighter object, they can turn a little lighter. It's pretty cool. These guys are so common down here. We're actually, that noise you're hearing behind me is actually these guys calling. They're everywhere. They're on the glass, on people's windows. They're in people's pools. They're all over the place. Anywhere there's water, even remotely near, they'll be there. Don't worry. Anywhere lights at nighttime, they're always hanging around lights at nighttime because of the insects. So they're really common. Of course, the only thing we're going to find here is the really common stuff, right? But they're really neat. I wanted to show you guys how cool they are. They got these great, huge, this guy's really got them, these great, humongous toe pads. God, they're massive. Puts our tree frogs in the States to shame, huh? These guys are neat. And we're going to put them back. The rain's starting to pick up again. It's just kind of sprinkling on us right now. We're gonna turn these guys loose, though. Let them get back to eating some insects, and I guess they're maybe breeding right now. I don't know if this is their breeding season or not, but they're sure as heck calling behind us. That you're hearing behind us that's these guys. We're gonna put them back on their banana bush looking thing here. This bug is horrifying looking. I gotta catch this thing. Come on, go into the net. Oh, there's some scary mandibles on that thing. Wow. Gotta go in the net, man. Whoa. There's a big bug here. Oh man, he's got some mandibles on him. Come on. Let go. You gotta let go, man. Jeez. I don't want to put her legs off. Come on. Come up under my hand. There we go. Don't bite me. Alright. Jeez. I turned the lights on here at the house we're staying at. Just to try to attract all kinds of bugs and whatever else, you know, I can attract here. Just curious to see what some of the, you know, kind of local nightlife is with insects and stuff. And we attracted this crazy looking beetle. Man, that's some kind of tree beetle. We have things like this back in the States I've seen, but not this big. This thing is pretty terrifying looking. That is cool, isn't it? Look at his big antenna here. Wow. It's all, don't bite. Yeah. These things are scary. I don't want to get bit. Look at the mandibles on him. They're all furry. God, those things are razor sharp. Wow. Yeah. We're going to turn him loose. I have no clue what this thing is. Some kind of tree beetle, I guess. The ones we have back in the States, when you pick them up, they make an audible noise. It's kind of like a squeaking noise. And this guy's not doing it. He's just giving me the old mouth threat where he opens his mouth at me. These big old hooked hands and stuff. We're going to put him back on the wall and let him do whatever he's doing. You guys got to check out some of these views, and just driving along the mountains here. This is awesome. It's a beautiful day. The sun's all out and everything. It's like you get a beautiful day all day, and then at about like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it pours rain. And then it's a beautiful day, and then it pours rain. It's like that off and on all day. And today we're just driving through the mountains here, and it looks awesome. This is so cool. It looks like it just goes on forever, and the mountains just climb up into the clouds and stuff. It's really neat.